all, it's your girl Tiffany, but I'm Licious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces high priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it will be greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. Y'all, please excuse any background noises. I'm in my room tonight, and my daughter's in her room, honey, and for some reason, at nighttime, child, she be want to turn her volume all the way up to the max, child, okay? So, anything you might hear in the background is likely from my daughter's phone or TV, okay? Hold on. Okay, guys, so the overall energy, like you have some overall messages, but the overall energy here, most importantly, is your mother and father are not your real parents, guys, okay? Because of this, you were treated like an orphan, okay? And we also have Wheel of Fortune here, okay? So there was some type of money that was left to you that should have come to you. Spirit is saying you're obviously somebody's daughter or son, depending on if you're feminine or you're masculine, okay? But whoever it is that you believe that you were told was your mother and father are not your real parents, guys, okay? And this is the reason why those people treated you like an orphan. They could have neglected you, abandoned you, never really showed you love, support, or anything like that, guys, okay? So with that being said, we have here, they never wanted you to know about your real mother. They never wanted you to know about your real father. Born in a family of witches. Life is hard as it relates to your mother. Privileged man as it relates to your real father. Secret witches and warlocks in secret societies. Something is terribly wrong as it relates to your real mother. Wannabe players whispering sweet nothings in your ear as it relates to your real father. Interaction with your real mother. Bullies in power. Third-party situations as it relates to your real mother. Cheating spouse, husband as it relates to your real father. Revenge. Sacrifice as it relates to your real mother. Double crossers as it relates to your real father. The whole family is in on it. Black on black crime, our lives don't matter amongst our own kind as it relates to your real mother. Truth and clarity as it relates to your real father. Death. Cold case files as it relates to your real mother. Order out of chaos as it relates to your real father. Problem, reaction, solution. Family annihilation. Setup gone wrong as it relates to your real mother. Assassination of a public figure as it relates to your real father. Organized crime. Okay, guys, so we have a whole lot to unpack here, guys, as it relates to this situation, guys, okay? We're gonna start off with your real mother, okay? The people that you grew up around, or basically everybody that you have come into contact with, because I feel like probably everybody that you've come into contact with, especially like whoever you were told was your family, the people you grew up around, even persons in authority, professional individuals, or what have you, they likely all knew that maybe you could have been adopted and no one ever told you, or something like that, or what have you. I feel like everybody knew. It was like you almost like an inside joke that you're not in on, or what have you, your entire life, guys, okay? So as it relates to your real mother, they didn't want you to know about this person. They actually didn't want you to know about your real mother or your real father. So this was, they were hidden from you guys, okay? Um, as it relates to your real mother had a hard life, okay? Um, she could have been going through some things. She could have been struggling in some type of way. There was another card that came out. That I decided not to use because I kind of felt like it was disrespectful a little bit, okay? Especially considering the fact that we know that this person is deceased, but it could have definitely been the situation that your mother was in at the time. I decided not to use this card. Um, but because of that, life was hard for your mother, okay? She was in that situation either by force or by choice, okay? Um, but your real mother was very young at the time in that situation, okay? So just imagine, how, you know, you know, willing would a young person really kind of be in that lifestyle? Is possible or what have you, but Spirit is saying life was hard for your mother, okay? Something was terribly wrong. There was a lot of things that was terribly wrong as it relates to your mother's life, her upbringing, even the people that was around her she had dealings with, okay? Which is how she ended up being in a third party situation with your real father, okay? Um, that is what caused your real mother to end up being sacrificed, okay? This was black on black crime. Well, with black on black crime, our lives don't matter amongst our own kind. Um, Definitely, if you are black, okay, and you resonate with this, then this can be significant for you. However, if you're resonating with this reading and you're not black, this just means that persons of your mother's own race, basically, um, worked against her, okay, or did her things to hurt, harm, or endanger her, okay. But we have black on black crime here. Our lives don't matter amongst our own kind. So someone of your mother's own race hurt her, okay, as it relates to her ended up being a sacrifice, okay. Your mother's death is a cold case, okay. There's like this murder mystery surrounding your mother's death, okay. There is a possibility that, like, because on this cold case files card, I have murder mystery, but I also have missing persons here, okay? So it's up in the air as to if your mother's body was even ever found, but your mother was definitely a blood sacrifice. um they were murdered, okay. Their body could have been found or what have you, but either way it goes, this all is like, it was hidden from you, okay. You don't know anything about this, okay. um this would have happened obviously after you were born or what have you, but you still would have been way too young, um to, like, like you would have been so young that you wasn't able to comprehend or understand maybe what was going on yet, okay. Which is how you were like bamboozled, and this entire thing was able to be covered up and hidden from you, okay. But yes, your mother, your real mother, was a blood sacrifice, okay. There was some type of black on black crime or same race type of crime that happened with her, ended up being sacrificed, and it stems for her being in this third party situation and obviously getting pregnant with you and having you um with your real father, okay. So this is a cold case, okay. Even with cold case being out here, you know what I'm saying. Now that I think about it, maybe her body was found, but the case was never solved, okay. Maybe it's clear that she was murdered or what have you, but they claim not to have any leads or suspects or something like that because it's a cold case, okay. But something about this setup has gone wrong, okay. Because I feel like the entire thing, from your real mother being sacrificed, I feel like there was some type of cover up or something that went on, okay. Not only with your real mother, but also with you, okay. But something about this setup has gone wrong, okay. It went on for quite a long time. You were unaware. Basically, your mother was killed, and this was hidden from you. This was covered up and everything. But something about the setup has gone wrong, okay. As it relates to your real father, okay, that they never wanted you to know about. Your real father was a privileged man, okay, which means he likely was very grounded, stable, secure, um, possibly educated, wealthy, or what have you. Okay. But you know, your real father was Spirit is saying want to be played with, want to be players whispering sweet nothings in your ear. Your real father obviously was a cheater, okay? Because we also have cheating spouse here, okay? So at the time that your real father um, involved himself in a third party situation with your real mother, he was married, okay? And he seen your mother and whispered sweet nothings in her ear to get her or what have you, but he was cheating because he was married at the time, okay? Your real father is older than your real mother as well, okay? um I feel like your real father could have like there's some type of double cross that's going on here, okay? Like your real mother was double crossed, okay? And I feel like essentially your real father ended up being double crossed as well on down the line here, okay? But there was some type of truth or clarity that came out as it relates to your real mother and the fact that she got pregnant with you, the fact that she had a baby, you know, by your real father who was a married man or what have you, which basically led to this order out of chaos, okay? Basically something had to be done about your real mother, and the fact that she gave birth to you, okay? She got pregnant by a married man and gave birth to you, okay? So there was the problem. And the reaction and the solution with the order out of chaos here, okay, was the fact that your mother was sacrificed, okay, to cover this up. You were hidden and placed with another family or what have you, but your father, your real father, ended up being assassinated, ended up being a sacrifice himself, okay? Your real father was also a public figure of some type, okay? So your real father could have had some type of popularity or star status, celebrity status, could have been well known, could have been a government official or somebody with some type of power, authority, leadership, or rulership in some type of way, okay, with this assassination of a public figure, okay? So we know that your real father was a privileged man, which, like I said, likely means that he was wealthy, he was educated, he had some type of position, title, or role that made him a public figure, but he ended up being sacrificed. This was a long time after your mother was sacrificed, okay? Because your mother was sacrificed not long after she had you, okay? But your real father went on to live a full life and ended up being assassinated as well, guys, okay? Spirit is saying you were born in a family of witches, okay? This could be on your mother's side, your real mother's side, or your real father's side, okay? But you have witches in your family, okay? These are secret witches and warlocks who are in secret societies, guys, okay? Spirit is saying they're bullies that are in power, okay? But there was some type of revenge. Somebody wanted revenge due to the third party situation between your real mother and your real father, who was a cheating spouse. It's likely his wife that wanted some type of revenge of some kind here, okay? Somebody wanted revenge, okay? Because not only did he cheat, but he got somebody impregnated, which was yourself, guys, okay? So the whole family is actually in on the sacrifice of your real mother. The whole situation, like it is known, those in the know about your real mother, the whole family was in on this double crossing type of thing, basically double crossing your real mother and going along with the sacrifice to eliminate your real mother, okay? Which obviously is the reason for this death here, okay? This black on black crime was due to some type of truth or clarity being known, which led to a death, okay? Which was the death of your mother here, okay? This family, they're like family annihilators, okay? They blood sacrifice their own kind for money, okay? They're heavily involved in organized crime as well, Spirit is saying, guys, okay? So I definitely know that that's a lot to unpack, but that is what is going on here, okay? That's what happened with your real mother and your real father. Your real mother, like I said, she passed away. She was blood sacrificed not long after she had you. It's going to be different for different ones of you who's resonating with this reading, okay? Sometime between your infancy and probably like 3 years old or something like that, because I feel like any age after that, you would be able to remember this person and different things like that, or what have you. Yeah, guys, okay, so that's what's going on here. Spirit, clarify, they never wanted you to know about your real mother, and life is hard. They never wanted you to know about your real mother, and life is hard. I'm seeing regret here. Somebody could have regretted getting involved maybe with your real mother. Spirit is saying, Spirit, clarify, they never wanted you to know about your real mother. I'm seeing serial killer here. Somebody, whoever sacrificed your real mother, had killed before, okay? I'm also seeing dismemberment here, okay? Your real mother could have been dismembered. Spirit, clarify, they never wanted you to know about your real mother. Yeah. So information pertaining to your real mother was hidden, okay? And the hard life she, you know, who she was, the hard life she had, or what have you. To clarify, they never wanted you to know about your real father with privileged man. We have celebrity here. Okay, so your real father was some type of celebrity, okay? Your father had some type, was popular in some way, shape, form, or fashion, Spirit is saying, okay? So to clarify, born in a family of witches, there's like so much. There's so much that's coming out here, y'all, okay? My goodness. Spirit, clarify, born in a family of witches with secret witches and warlocks and secret societies. Born in a family of witches. Okay, so I'm seeing cult here, okay? So you have witches in your family, whether it's on your mother's side or your father's side of your real family, okay? They belong to some type of cult of some kind, some type of secret society cult, Spirit is saying, okay? Spirit is saying. Okay, to clarify, something is terribly wrong with third-party situation here. We got dating here, so there was some type of sexual interaction between, obviously, you were created, okay? So we got marriage here. On wannabe players whispering sweet nothings in your ear with cheating spouse here. So we know that there was interactions between your real mother and your real father, but your real father was married at the time. Spirit, clarify, bullies in power and revenge. Bullies in power and revenge. So we have family here, okay? So you have family that belongs to some type of cult, secret society. They're bullies in power, okay? And they wanted revenge. Okay? To clarify, sacrifice, black on black crime here. We have this dismemberment here. I'm also seeing organized crime and serial killer here, and the devil with death here. Like, a lot wants to come out on this. Your mother could have been dismembered, Spirit is saying. I just seen fire here. Somebody could be a fire sign, or some type of fire energy, or fire sign is significant, or maybe fire is significant, because it's interesting. This card says dismemberment, but if you look at this figure, it looks charred on it, okay? So your mother could have been dismembered and set on fire, if they're not a fire sign here, okay? Spirit, clarify, double crossers with truth and clarity. So I'm seeing man-made disaster here, and it's interesting you see fire here on this card here, okay? So this was some type of man-made disaster here, okay? Your real father double-crossed your mother in some type of way due to some type of truth or clarity being found out or being known or what have you here, okay? Spirit, clarify the whole family is in on it with death. The whole family is in on it with death. I'm seeing organized, I'm seeing assassination and organized crime here, guys, okay? So the whole family is in on an assassination here, okay? Spirit, clarify cold case files with setup gone wrong. Cold case files with setup gone wrong, okay? I'm seeing missing here, and I'm also seeing mind control. Somebody could have had your mother under mind control. Either you could have gone missing if you were taken or abducted or something like that, or your mother has been missing, okay? I'm also seeing serial killer here. So someone who has killed before killed your mother here, okay? Order, Spirit, clarify order out of chaos. Problem, reaction, solution with assassination of a public figure. Yeah, so I'm seeing organized crime here, okay? There's a lot of different cards that wants to come out here, okay? We actually have an organized crime card out here, guys. So we're going to put the death card here or what have you as well. Spirit, clarify family annihilation and organized crime. So we have the devil. These people they worship the devil. They sold their souls to the devil. They're tied to the devil in some way, shape, form, or fashion here, okay? With this missing being here, either, let me clarify this, okay? We're going to clarify some of these extra cards here, okay? I'm seeing perversion here, okay? There could have been some type of perversion as it relates to your mother's death here, okay? This man-made disaster and death here, like some type of cleanup went on. This was a part of some type of cleanup of a situation, Spirit is saying. Spirit, any other messages? Clarify missing, Spirit. Clarify missing. Clarify missing. Yeah, I'm also seeing revenge here. We also have revenge out here already. Some of this energy that's in this deck here, I already got it out here. Revenge, organized crime, even death. We already have a death card out here as well. Now that I look at this, I'm trying not to put double cards here or what have you. So, like, your father was trapped in some type of way, okay, with this order out of clay. Your father ended up being assassinated himself, okay? Yeah. I'm gonna put a fair here, okay, because I don't feel like your mother, your mother and your father was actually dating. I feel like there was an affair that went on, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing crime of passion here as well. Yeah. So there's perversion here. Secret. Some type of cleanup. And crime of passion. Okay. Spirit, what is this missing energy? I'm seeing female here. Female abuse and neglect. Any other messages on organized crime? someone could have made this person go missing. It's very interesting. I'm wondering if your mother's body was actually found. Your father's family, like, there's people who's very greedy. I keep seeing something about greed, life insurance as well, guys. Okay, Spirit, any other messages with cold case files, setup gone wrong, order out of chaos, assassination of a public figure? I'm seeing something about a strangulation in a tunnel here as well. This could be tied to missing here. You could have gone missing, collective, after the death of your mother. Okay. Spirit, any other messages on this missing? Any other messages, Spirit, on organized crime, death, and revenge? There's definitely a significance on life insurance as well. We also have homicide here, okay? So this was definitely a homicide. Both your mother's death and your father's death was actually a homicide. They didn't die. They at the same time, though. Okay, your mother was killed when she was way younger. Your father lived a full life, in some way, shape, form, or what have you, before he was assassinated. Okay, but I feel like what it has been secret, hidden, and covered up all this time has come to the light with this setup gone wrong. Okay, because your mother's death has been like this cold case or something. All this time here, okay? And I feel like with this missing here, you could have gone missing with female abuse, neglect, missing, strangulation, tunnel, or what have you. Spirit, any other messages with order out of chaos, assassination of a public figure, family annihilation, organized crime? Yeah, I keep seeing something about greed, life insurance, and greed, guys, okay? I definitely feel like when it came to your real father's death, there were some very greedy individuals, okay? Like, did something for money. Somebody wanted revenge on your real father, though, okay? For cheating. Yeah, I'm seeing cover up here, so there's definitely a cover up that has been going on, okay? I feel like of all of these things, your mother's death and your father's death, of these homicides that has taken place here. But with setup going wrong here, I feel like the truth and clarity is coming out. Okay? Yeah. Life insurance, greed, money here. Okay? Something could have been exposed due to this life insurance, greed, and money. Spirit, any other messages as it relates to this missing female abuse, neglect, strangulation, tunnel? I'm seeing something about travel here. You could have been trafficked, collective. If this has anything to do with you, I'm seeing water here. Somebody could be a water sign. I'm also seeing something about gifts or something like that. Somebody could have been a beneficiary of something. Yeah, I'm seeing travel, and I'm seeing something about a boat. Okay? You could have been trafficked. You could have been put on a boat of some kind. Something could have tragically happened to you on a boat, okay? There's something significant to a beach, okay? Spirit, any other messages? Yeah, I'm seeing jealousy here as well. So there was definitely, this revenge was out of jealousy, okay? This could definitely have to do with this person's spouse or part of your real father's spouse, okay? There was some type of jealousy here, okay? There also could be some type of jealousy over some type of gift, okay? If your real father left you something, okay? I'm also seeing landfill here, okay? Your mother's body could have been found in a landfill or was dumped in a landfill, okay? Spirit, any other messages? Yeah, I'm seeing child, aliens, wooded area, runaway, grandparent, imprisonment, what the hell, road. Okay, so this missing has to do with you. Okay, you were like young, like a baby when this happened to your mother. Okay, you went missing here. Okay, so this has to do with a missing child. This would be your energy collective. Okay, you went missing. Okay, you endured. This is a female child. You endured some type of. So you're like the daughter of this. Your mother and father here. Okay. You could have been strangled in some type of way. Somebody could have strangled you. You were also in some type of tunnels at one point in time with travel. You were trafficked. Okay, you could have been abused and neglected on some type of a boat. You could have been trafficked on a boat at one point in time. You could have been held captive or hostage or something like that. I'm seeing accomplices, partners in crime here, okay, with organized crime, deaths, revenge, accomplice, partners in crime here, okay? So both your real mother and your real father's deaths, their sacrifice, they both were sacrificed. This was a part of organized crime. These deaths was organized crime here, okay, out of revenge here. And there are several accomplices and partners in crime as it relates to this, guys, okay? Is what this is saying here. Spirit, any other messages? Spirit wants you to listen to your intuition as it relates to your mother, your real mother, and your real father. I do see mind control. I keep seeing something about mind control as well. You could have been placed under mind control, Spirit is saying. Yeah. You could have been placed under mind control, Spirit is saying. You also could have been giving some type of mind-altering drugs or something like that as well, guys. Okay. Spirit, any other messages? I do keep seeing something about a beach. I'm seeing beach, water, mind control inside. Spirit, any other messages? I'm also seeing something about I'm also seeing something about surveillance here, okay? Maybe you've been under surveillance. You've been being watched and surveillance your entire life or something like that, Spirit is saying. I also keep seeing something about fraud here. I'm seeing home fraud, okay? If there could have been some type of gift of some kind that could have been left, or what have you. We got life insurance, greed, money, gift, jealousy, home, and fraud here. Yeah, legal proceedings as well. Some type of legal proceedings has been going on pertaining to some type of money or a home. Some type of fraud was committed, Spirit is saying. Okay, I'm also seeing justice here, okay? Your real father or like your father's family, like justice here. Something about just like maybe they worked for the government or something like that or what have you. Spirit, any other messages? I'm also seeing drugs or poisons here. You could have been drugs or poison. I'm seeing drugs, poisons, and healing here. You could have been drugged, poisoned. You were mind controlled. Something. You could have sustained some type of injury of some kind, or either you were placed, like, institutionalized somewhere where some type of mind control was done on you, where you were given some type of drugs of some kind, mind altering drugs of some kind. Things were done to you or something like that, okay? Because when you look at that card, they look almost like an asylum of some kind here, okay? Some type of drugs or poisons, and right before that, we're seeing mind control. So it's something about mind control, drugs, poisons, okay? Healing here, okay? And why would a person need to heal here? Obviously, you could have been injured in some type of way. Spirit is saying... I'm also seeing burial here, okay? I feel like this has to do with your mother here. This person could have been dismembered, set on fire, thrown in a landfill or something like that, okay? Maybe this is where this person's burial spot is, or something like that, Spirit is saying, okay? Something significant. So a landfill and burial here. Sitting here, a dismemberment and serial killer with cleanup and homicide as it relates to this cold case. Could be the reason why your mother's death has been a cold case, okay? Spirit is saying, guys, okay? Spirit wants you to listen to your intuition, okay? Listen to your intuition, follow your wisdom as it relates to the situation, guys, okay? But these are all the things that was hidden from you pertaining to your real parents, guys, okay? And I feel like the reason why something could be coming up or coming out now is because the whole setup has gone wrong here, okay? There's some type of setup of some kind that has gone wrong, okay? Spirit, clarify, they never wanted you to know the truth about your real mother, okay? So we have the Empress, obviously, okay? That's the mother figure here, okay? They never wanted you to know, I feel like, who your real mother was, okay? We seen that fire energy. You're, somebody could have been a fire sign, or there's definitely high fire sign energy in here, okay? Spirit, clarify, look, they never wanted you to know about your real father. The Emperor comes out. Born in a family of witches. We got the Ten of Cups here, okay? So you have several witches in your family, Spirit is saying, okay? Spirit, clarify, life is hard. Life is hard. So, I feel like there was a... Hold on, Spirit. I'm seeing the devil here. So I feel like there was a lot of toxic things going on in your mother's life. Going on with them, around them, and everything. Okay? Spirit, clarify, life is hard. Yeah, Three of Pentacles here. Okay? The Three of Pentacles talks about collaborations and different things like that, or what have you. In sexual situations, it could definitely be prostitution and different things like that, or what have you, Spirit is saying, okay? To clarify, privileged man, as far as your father here, we got the Hierophant here. So your father had some type of rulership or leadership, was a part of, like, maybe held some type of religious traditions, programming, conforming institutions, conventions, values, you know, faith and different things like that. This person had a position of power, authority, or leadership in some way, shape, form, or fashion here. Witches and warlocks and secret societies. We got the devil here and your family here. Spirit is saying, okay? Spirit, clarify, something is terribly wrong. Something is terribly wrong. I feel like your real mother was trying to have some type of strength or courage or faith. But I also feel like your mother could have been definitely enduring a lot. Your mother was in mental conflict. Yeah. Let's see. So I feel like some things was terribly wrong in your mother's life, but I definitely feel like your mother was trying to stay strong, have faith, have courage and confidence or something like that. But they were definitely enduring a lot. Okay. I also keep seeing the solar eclipse, like some type of changes, transformations and different things. Spirit clarify. Want to be players whispering sweet nothings in your ear. Want to be players whispering sweet nothings in your ear. Want to be players whispering sweet nothings in your ear. I feel like all your I definitely feel like your father during this time, your father was just focused on like emotional fulfillment. Um, you know, what satisfied him, what made him feel good, and different things. You got the Nine of Cups here, okay? Like your mother was at the time was in the strength energy, while your father was in the Nine of Cups energy. Spirit clarify. Bullies in power. Bullies in power. Bullies in power. So we have the Five of Swords here. So the Five of Swords is about conflict, defeat, hostility, plot twists. I don't know if that was what was. Hold on, guys. I don't know if that was supposed to come out here or not. Spirit, is there any other messages on bullies in power? Bullies in power. So I'm seeing the Ten of Pentacles here, okay? So your father definitely had a lot of money here, okay? Or this family has a lot of money or wealth or something like that, or what have you, with the Ten of Coins being here, okay? Definitely a lot of wealth, okay? So we clarify third-party situations. We have the Lovers here, okay? Which speaks of like unions, connections, companionship. Basically, the Lovers is like the sexual card of the traditional tarot deck, okay? Third party situations here. We also have the Five of Swords here, though. So there was definitely, the Five of Swords is about conflict and defeat, plot twists, abuse, um, um, not doing something by the rules, or yeah. Spirit clarify revenge. So I'm seeing the Ace of Swords here. So somebody could have wanted revenge, that knew some type of, had some type of awareness or insight about something. Some knew some type of truth or clarity about something. Spirit is saying somebody could have definitely been in extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions. Spirit is saying, okay. Yeah. Spirit clarify sacrifice. So I'm seeing the Nine of Swords here. So your mother was in mental conflict, stress, worry, depressed, dealing with anxiety, mental anguish, psychological trauma, lost hope or love, having dark thoughts, anxieties, fears, nightmares, insomnia, worrying a lot, okay, about her situation. Spirit is saying, okay. So clarify double crossers, Spirit. Why is double crossers here? Why is double crossers here? So I'm seeing the Three of Swords here. So the Three of Swords is all about heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, anguish, deep emotional pain, grief, disillusionment, sorrow, depression, heartbreak, misunderstandings, tears, loss, or what have you here. Spirit clarify the whole family is in on it. The whole family is in on it. So I keep seeing the Ace of Cups, okay? So there is definitely some type of, some extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions as it relates to this situation, okay? The whole family is definitely in on, some type of decision being made, okay? Yeah. To clarify, black on black crime, our lives don't matter amongst our own kind. We have the tower here. So a tower is like a reckoning, okay? It's a shocking event. It's an energy surge. Something that happens like all of a sudden out the blue. It's immediate. It's a revelation. It's sudden. It's an upheaval, a wipeout. It's something being destroyed. It's chaos. It's tragedy. It's problematic situations, disruptions, destructions, deceptions here, okay? So yeah. This is around the time when your mother was sacrificed. Spirit, clarify truth and clarity. Truth and clarity. I feel like that's what the extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions was about. Some type of truth or clarity. This is when some type of decision was made. Okay, somebody went to the crossroads. Okay, and made some type of knee-jerk decision. Okay, Spirit, clarify truth and clarity. Clarify truth and clarity, Spirit. Hold on, you know what? Let me clarify this one more time. Spirit, clarify the whole family is in on it. The whole family in on it. Ten of Swords. Okay, this is ultimate betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal endings. This is a hate crime. This is backstabbing energy. This is cruel. This is brutal. This is unusual. Or what have you. The entire family was in on this ultimate betrayal here. Spirit, clarify truth and clarity. Clarify truth and clarity. Clarify truth and clarity, Spirit. Again, I'm seeing justice here, okay? I feel like whoever your real father is worked for the government, okay? I feel like due to some type of truth or clarity, some type of judgment or decision was made, action was taken. Yeah, because I'm seeing judgment and I'm seeing death here, okay? Five of Cups, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, anguish. So I'm seeing justice, judgment, death. Five of Cups, Five of Coins here. I feel like I said, I do feel like your father could have worked for the government or something like that, or had ties to the government or been high in power in some type of way or what have you. I feel like those in justice, those in power or what have you, like there was some type of truth or clarity that was found out, that was learned. Okay, and because of this, um, persons in the government could have done something because that's when some type of judgment or decision was made pertaining to a death of some kind here, guys. Okay, with cold case files, we got death here. Okay, so your mother's death became a cold case in this situation. Okay. Yeah, you got the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles here, order out of chaos, problem, reaction, solutions, okay? The Five of Cups can speak of unwelcome change, grief, sadness, loss, mourning, emotional baggage, resisting change or something like that, or what have you. Let me set this aside real quick. I'm seeing the Five of Coins here. So this order out of chaos here has to do with there's something particularly about your father's job, occupation, or career, okay? And because of your father's job, occupation, or career was the reason for this order out of chaos, okay? This problem, reaction, solution. Because of this problem, in a particular reaction, like this is the solution that they came up with the death of your mother and different things like that, or what have you, because your father worked for the government, the justice system, or what have you, guys, okay? So you're clarify family annihilation. Family annihilation. Family annihilation. Yeah. So we have the moon here. Okay. So this is something that's like top secret and classified. They do a lot of sneaky, freaky, creepy shit behind the scenes, behind closed doors, in the shadows. A lot of criminal activity, a lot of shady people, dirty dealings. Okay. With this family annihilation here, they blood sacrifice people for money. They partake in organized crime and different things. Spirit is saying, okay. Yeah. Spirit clarify, setup gone wrong. Setup gone wrong. Setup gone wrong. So we have the Page of Swords here. So the reason why the setup has gone wrong, because there's some type of gossip or rumors circulating, okay, about your real mother and your real mother's death, okay, as well as about your real father here, okay. And this is the reason. This could be the reason why your real father was assassinated, with assassination of a public figure here, okay. We got the star here, okay. So your father was in a star status, celebrity status, well known, popular, or what have you. Spirit is saying, okay. The government could have even been involved with assassinating your father, who was a public figure as well, because of some type of gossip or rumors pertaining to your real mother, pertaining to your real father. It seems like they knocked off your father before. Either you knew or the public knew what exactly happened, or who exactly your father was, and all of that, or what have you, okay. Because the reason that, like, this whole setup, okay, because the whole point in sacrificing your mother and hiding you and placing you with another family, you was never supposed to find out about your real mother or your real father and all of that. That was the whole setup, okay. With some type of gossip or rumors or something circulating pertaining to your real mother, your real father, the sacrifice of your mother, and different things like that, or what have you. You know, the setup went wrong in some type of way, okay. There's definitely some extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions here. Spirit clarify organized crime. Organized crime. I'm seeing the Five of Wands here. The Five of Wands talks about jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition, retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge, okay. Personality clashes, competition, arguing, chaos, strife, misunderstandings, oppositions, tempers, flarings, lost opportunities. They partake in organized crime for a multitude of different reasons, guys, okay. Yeah. um yeah, I'm seeing the Five of Cups, the Five of Coins, the Chariot, the Ace of Cups here, okay. um you could have been enduring some type of sadness, loss, disappointment, or regret, collective, okay. um you were a missing child. You could be a missing child. You went missing after the death of your mother here. Clarify female and abuse and neglect. You were abandoned, neglected, and left out in the cold. You were rejected, left in turmoil. You were alienated, left in harsh conditions, financial ruin, and loss due to changes, okay, or what have you. With strangulation and tunnel, I'm seeing the Chariot here. You were trafficked, collective, okay. There could have even been a point in time where you were on a boat. I'm seeing the Eight of Swords here. You were held hostage, captive. Spirit is saying. In doom and gloom, crisis. Spirit is saying. Okay. Um, you could have been paralyzed. I'm seeing hands tied. Um, Spirit clarify this beach and water. Okay. Beach and water. You could be an earth angel, collective. I'm seeing the Ace of, I keep seeing the Ace of Cups, which is extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions, okay. You definitely endured a lot, collective. Spirit clarify this beach and water. Inside mind control, yeah. So you was definitely injured, or you were hurt or something. You could even been hospitalized for particular injuries of some kind. Spirit is saying. So clarify inside and mind control. Yeah. You were drugged, you were poisoned, you were mind controlled, collective, okay? You were seriously injured as well. Spirit is saying. Some type of monies was made off of you as well. Okay? Like you went missing and you were like human sex trafficked or something. Okay, yeah. Seven of Swords. You were like stolen, abducted, kidnapped, or some shit like that. Okay? You could end up injured. Spirit, any other messages? Clarify drugs, poisons with healing. Drugs, poisons with healing. Yeah. You are, there's something about air travel as well. Whatever this travel, like you could have been trafficked on, like, you was on a boat at one point in time. Planes at one point in time. Or something here, guys, okay? I keep seeing the Temperance card here. Also, the Ace of Cups. So, you definitely, you had a lot of extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions about the things that you went through. Like, who wouldn't or what have you. Spirit, clarify drugs, poisons with healing. Drugs, poisons with healing. So there was definitely some type of change of some kind that occurred. Drugs, poisons with healing. I wonder who was in sadness, loss, disappointment, or regret when you went missing as a child. Considering the fact the whole family was in on what happened to your mother and everything, okay? You ended up being neglected, abandoned, and left out in the cold, trafficked, held captive, hostage, abducted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm seeing the world here, okay? So I feel like you could have been placed with this family. It was like a period of time that they had you somewhere. They had you under severe mind control. Like, you were put under mind control. You were given some type of drugs or some kind of what have you to like, like alter your mind, your state of mind and different things like that or what have you. Then you could have been placed with a family or something like that or what have you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Whoever your abductors were, like your that took you, they like injured you or hurt you or something like that or what have you. And I feel like you ended up injured, hospitalized somewhere or what have you. Like, yeah, it was something because you had to heal from some type of injury you sustained or what have you, but you was placed under mind control, you was drugged, and some more shit to alter your state of mind, maybe to like erase like your memory of who you was with, who you was around, and different things that you endured, guys. Okay, Spirit, any messages on this organized crime, death, revenge, accomplices, partners in crime? Organized crime, death, revenge, accomplices, partners in crime. So I'm seeing a lot of face cards. There's a lot of people who are involved. I feel like these organized crimes of these deaths was out of revenge. All these accomplices, partners in crime was involved due to something being publicly recognized or known or noticed or something like that, or what have you. Spirit, what else is going on? Are there any messages pertaining to this life insurance, greed, money, gift, jealousy, home fraud, legal proceedings? I believe even also there's something with surveillance here. Like even when something became like there was a completion or an end of a cycle after you were let out of whatever this facility that you had to heal in, that you was placed under mind control and drugged or what have you, you were still under surveillance. Spirit is saying. Like the government may have watched you your entire life or something like that. You've been under surveillance. Okay. Yeah. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay. So I'm also seeing the Magician here. Okay. These people are heavily involved in the dark arts, in the occult. Okay. Secret societies and different things that indulge in these organized crimes. These deaths out of revenge. A lot of accomplices, partners in crime involved, guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune here, clarifying life insurance and greed. Spirit, want to clarify money and gifts. Money and gifts for us, please. Money and gifts. This could have been something that was left by your, I believe, father. Could have left you this when this person passed. Maybe this person had you written in their will. Maybe they had you as a beneficiary in a life insurance policy or something like that. Yeah, I'm seeing the 9 of Coins here or what have you. Maybe this person left this for you because they neglected you and abandoned you and left you out in the cold because of the things that you endured in your life here. I'm seeing the 2 of Wands here on jealousy here. So whoever was jealous about this gift, about this money, they were jealous because of a decision that was made, that somebody made here. Okay, Spirit, clarify home and fraud. Home and fraud. Somebody did something to change something. Okay, somebody could have tried to change something, alter something, or something like that. Spirit, clarify. Clarify, the Queen of Swords could be highly aspected in a situation as well, guys. Home fraud, legal proceedings, Spirit. What is this home fraud? I'm seeing the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine. Spirit, clarify this home fraud. Clarify this home fraud, Spirit. Yeah, I definitely feel like something was altered. Something was changed in some way, shape, form, or fashion here. I'm seeing the 8 of Cups is wanting to come out on, and I also see the 7 of Cups, okay? Which lets me know that, like, there were multiple things that was done, okay? It wasn't any one thing that was done. There were multiple things that were done here, yeah. 8 of Cups with the Ace of Coins. Okay, so the 8 of Cups is all about change, and the Ace of Coins is about abundance here, okay? So, somebody did something to change something, okay? There could have been some type of money as well as a home that could have been left to you or what have you. If they took this home, they could have sold this home, or these legal proceedings was about this abundance, okay? This money and this home, guys, okay? Hold on just a minute, y'all. I have to freaking swing this around so I can plug this up. Hopefully y'all can still see, guys. But yeah, that's what's going on here, guys. Okay, so you could be in hermit mode, guys. See yourself by yourself on your own, all alone here. Yeah, I'm seeing the 6 of Coins here. So the 6 of Coins talks about a gift of generosity. That's usually out of kindness, out of generosity, or what have you. Somebody left you some type of gift of generosity of some kind here, guys. And somebody did something to change something, alter something of some kind here. With the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, I feel like all of these things have been publicly recognized in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion, guys, okay? As it relates to you, your real mother, and what happened to your real mother, your real father, what happened to your real father, this wealth, this abundance, or what have you that your father left, or what have you that rightfully belonged to you, or what have you. Yeah, guys, okay? So that's what's going on here, y'all. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity. I know this is a lot to like take in, guys, okay? Somebody tried to shred something here. Somebody got to try to shred something, like get rid of something, delete something in some way, shape, form, or fashion here. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing infidelity here. So the infidelity was definitely involved as it relates to the interaction between you and your father. Okay. Um. Mm. um. I'm seeing germination. Prevents future issues by addressing root causes, preserves delicate beginnings, and ensures their future. Roots out issues from their source and promotes stability here. Okay, wow. Okay, so these witches in your family, um, they definitely did some things to sabotage the situation here. Um, with what happened to your mother, okay, and what later happened to your father. Spirit, what else is going on here? Yeah. These people worship money as well. I'm seeing something about money worship. Spirit, any other messages? Okay. So we got abandonment here. Spirit, any other message? Exploitation. I'm seeing warning here. Bang. Um, yeah, speculations. Spirit, any other messages? Any other messages? Got bad news. Spirit, any other messages? I'm seeing, hold on. Spirit, any other messages? I'm seeing an unexpected event, something about urgent news, breaking news, or something like that, or what have you. Spirit, what else is going on? Maybe this is when your father passed or something like that, or what. But your father didn't die by natural causes. They could have made it seem like that, but your father was actually assassinated. Your father was a sacrifice as well. I'm seeing puppet here. Okay, so I'm seeing unexpected event. Okay, well, we got money worship here, sudden wealth, unexpected event. Okay, somebody. The reason why somebody was jealous about some type of decisions because something unexpectedly happened. Like they didn't expect. Like they sacrificed. I feel like your father was sacrificed before they knew that this person left you something here. Okay. Spirit, what else is going on here? Okay, I'm seeing deadline here. So they had a deadline to do something here. I definitely feel like somebody altered something, changed something to steal some type of wealth or a home from you, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing rejection here. No, somebody rejected you. Or somebody was rejected, maybe in some type of legal proceedings or something like that. Money worship was the reason for, like, with this life insurance and greed here. And then to clarify this, money and gift here says set in wealth. This gift and jealousy, we have unexpected event. Home and fraud with deadline here. Like they had some type of deadline to turn something in, alter some, change something here. And rejection. Okay, I definitely feel like you were rejected as well as a child here. Okay, Spirit, give me one more on this. Yeah, some type of manipulation. Some type of manipulation of some kind was done in the courts. Okay, for somebody to get what they want, to prevent you from having something, Spirit is saying. Spirit, what else is going on? The awful situation that you were in as a child, you were able to escape in some type of way. Yeah, there was some type of contract. Okay, maybe you could have been offered up in some type of contract or something like that. I'm seeing rejection. I'm seeing contract. Spirit, what else? What else happened? Like some type of, I'm seeing a lifesaver, like something like you was saying some type of injury that maybe should have killed you, or maybe they planned to kill you or something like that, or what have you. But there was definitely, I'm seeing family ties here, okay? Sitting up here with the magician and organized crime, death, revenge, and accomplices, partners in crime, or what have you. Spirit, what else is going on? I'm also seeing something about directed secret weapons, some type of secret weapons being used on you, okay? This could have to do with the mind control and the, maybe the mind control and the drugs and poisons that you were given, okay? Your father could have been a Casanova, you know, in his day or what have you. I'm seeing condemnation, okay? Like, somebody could have tried to condemn you. Spirit, any other messages pertaining to what happened to the collective as a child? Yeah, guys, but like something ended up, you did end up hurt or something, because like I feel like whoever you are, you were like trafficked, you were abused, and different things here. But there was something that saved your life. Okay? Because I feel like with all intents and purposes, either somebody wanted you to be sent, you know, far away somewhere where you've never been seen or heard from ever again, or they wanted you to be killed as well, or they wanted you to die, basically never, you know, exist in their life anymore, or something like that, or what have you. Okay, because yeah, if there was some type of escape here, okay, um due to some type of lifesaver here, but like you sustained some type of fatal blow or something, like some type of injury of some kind you sustained of some while you were trapped. Okay, so it's like you were rejected. Okay, you could have been offered up in some type of contract, something about a contract. Okay, I'm seeing trap here. There's something about a contract here. Yeah, you could have been trapped in some type of way. Um, could have sustained some type of fatal blow of some kind. Uh, some type of secret weapons was done on used on you. Like you were able to escape due to some type of lifesaver situation. Um, like whatever this healing you had to like recovery healing or something was like a some type of a lifesaver or something. And maybe you were able to escape in some type of way. Okay, yeah, so you got rejection, you got trapped, or excuse me, rejection, contract, trapped. Um, yeah, I'm seeing this danger approaching, peeping, unexpected surprise, distraction. Somebody, it's like you were given away, like almost like a, mm, I'm seeing gift here as well here. So there was definitely some type of manipulation pertaining to some type of gift that your father could have left for you when your father was deceased, or after your father's death or what have you. Yeah, somebody tried to shred something as well, like make something disappear as it relates to like your real parents, who your real parents were with that shredder. Okay. Yeah. Danger approaching. So you got rejection, contract, trap, danger approaching, fatal blow, secret weapon, lifesaver, escape here. Okay. That's what's going on here. Mm-mm. And you got shredder, infidelity, germination, abandonment, Casanova, warning, exploitation, speculation, bad news, puppet. Okay, there was definitely a lot. Spirit, any other messages? Whoever your father was, I'm seeing honor here. Like this person, like had some type of high honor in some type of way, with whatever position, title, or role that they had. Any other messages, Spirit? So I'm seeing social mask here. So somebody was wearing a mask, like this could be your father wearing some type of wearing a mask to hide true emotions and avoid vulnerability, offering surface smiles to hide deeper pain. Okay, between this exploitation and speculations and things like that, or what have you. Spirit, one more, please. Seeing small offering, clarifying bad news with puppet. like a sacrifice. I feel like this has to do with a sacrifice, okay? Gambling, some type of gambling went on or what have you. Yeah, gossip here. So a lot of gossip going around. Bad news probably here, okay? Setup gone wrong here. Setup gone wrong, okay? Now some people could be feeling overloaded by this entire situation. These people, there's certain people who I feel like were in some type of contract, signed some type of contract to keep something hidden, secret, covered up, buried, or what have you. They never wanted you to know the truth though, collective. So that's your message, guys. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with or pertaining to a situation you may notice someone else is dealing with. If you are cross-watching, for those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any persons interested in donating to the channel, you can do so through Cash App, $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/add36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. On to the next time. Peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.